Let that drip. Let that drip, drip, drip. Woo! Woo!
They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any...
Man, they threw a haymaker to the, Hopkins, nigga. He caught that bitch with 1 second left.
Are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Chicago Bears.
He caught that bitch. You know that song. You know that song he got Miles last week. No, that's catch, nigga. My TV ahead of yours, nigga. Arizona just kicked it off, nigga. Game. 0 seconds left. It's over.
Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I'm trying to make this as one of my favorites. Man. Niggas sleep on Devontae Adams. Hell yeah.
On first down, Kaepernick. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Tariq Cohen. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. A quick throw out wide, caught by Robinson. Yeah. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
And one thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Tonight.
From the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, that's a good game.
And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one.
I mean, a game that you would think you would want to watch.
Well done.
On 4th down on his
Niggas gonna watch Cam. Yeah, niggas gonna watch Cam though.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
Alright, let me kick this nigga's ass with this bad game.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Jackson took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
Oh. Oh, yeah. So, like, the Steelers about to go 9-0.
So, line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Yeah, 36-10. 3 minutes left.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Yep.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Kaepernick. Escaping the pressure right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Here's Kaepernick to throw. And Robinson with a big catch. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. The 23-yard line. First down, a run with Cohen. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. Can see this quite a bit on running plays with the guys out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coach some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. I want to take that course.
Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell in.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Darren Lee able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw the first one of this game.
They'll roll him out right. Work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up fourth down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive. Couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the Bears. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy, because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong, because they have plenty of leg.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. They'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Down, Baltimore.
Jackson on 1st down. That's complete to his receiver, Kane. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40.
Complete.
7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
We're scoreless after 1.
1-yard line.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Alive. TJ Watt did the honor.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Bears nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will make it into the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
So conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Rolling to his right. He'll try and run it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Kaepernick was looking to throw, but then it became decision time. He saw they had room to run. He made the right decision to pull it down there, and he winds up picking up the first down.
On first down, Cohen. Marcus Peters up to make the tackle.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to file that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Kaepernick to throw on second down. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Kaepernick. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 47-yard line.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Kaepernick. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The Bears on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From midfield, here's Kaepernick. Buying time to his left. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
They'll run on first down. It's Cohen, and he's going to be met at about the 43. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Kaepernick looking to throw, 3rd and 2. Quickly into the hands of Robinson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago.
At the 23-yard line.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, it wasn't much of a gain, but we're getting near the 2-minute warning, so maybe they just want to get to that point, regroup, and decide what they want to do the rest of the half.
20-yard line.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Flushed out right. Kaepernick hit, fumble. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone. Downfield, he's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30.
On the carry for
Kyle Fuller, the one to make the tackle.
Down by Kyle Fuller.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson, open man is Duvernay.
Jackson.
It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
3rd and inches.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he takes us all the way down to the Bears' 7-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. Jackson being chased out left. And it's 6 points for the Baltimore Ravens. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number one.
It should be number one, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
Yo. You said what?
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half. A first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
He might not be here.
The approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Oh, what up, though?
4 ticks left here on the clock. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
I am snagged.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring
I
up
said I
here
am
at 3rd and
snagged.
8.
Yeah.
Final shot before half for Kaepernick. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. So
Yeah, I play Madden on this account.
Already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the 2nd half. Fielded just outside the goal line.
Oh.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Oh, I can't think of. Well, who wants some smoke?
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. The offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd.
For real.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
A gain of 3. 1st down, Ravens.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Forced out to his left. He'll run it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at about the Bears' 33. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
And the Ravens first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Over the middle here to Brown. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
It's a gain of 14.
On 2nd down, Dobbins. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
J.K. Dobbins.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And Ronnie Rule to come back here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
They're a pretty good spot right now. What? Convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this
Hey,
game.
you tell me what's
I don't see why that trend would change now.
Okay, 6 for 47.
And he will maneuver his way down about the 7. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
$45.
And that'll set them back 5. How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Big buck.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? From the gun, Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. That's tough there. Starting to mount a good drive. Quarterback lets his guard down for just a moment, and it's going to bite him.
Man, I was just about to remark how controlled the game they were here in this 3rd quarter. They returned for 6 points. We now have the game again.
Extra point safely through. That'll make our score 14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and then the kick is away. That'll be 2 yard deep. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
They can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jackson, and he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
I think someone's going to get in the QB1's ear when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, second drive, not much better. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage. Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
On 2nd down now. Dobbins, and he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Right back to Dobbins on 1st. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Gives it up. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Maybe I'm not
From the gun, Jackson. It's complete to Brown, right side. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
You know what you could do when you go to your house? You know, on Amazon, you could look up a full-size bed and you could put it and it show you. You get what I'm saying? You could show you in the room how it is.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to perhaps salt this one away. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Buying time to his left. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Gary and Conley.
Interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Gotta know that you're open, otherwise, just don't do it.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson with a 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Lions have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And it's up and good.
Ravens 24, Bears 7. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker to kick it away following the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Robinson. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
41-yard line.
On 1st down, Cohen. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 1st down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Watch the whip. Check safety.
On 1st down, they go right back to Cohen. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now the 2nd down throw on target. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
1st and 10.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now they'll run it with Cohen. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
At the 31-yard line.
On play action, it's Kaepernick rolling to his left. Oh, nearly picked. Yeah, maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Incomplete.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Now Kaepernick being chased out left. And that will be incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
48 Mike. 48 Mike. That's the run. Kill. Check 48's the Mike. Check 48.
They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Ravens are looking like they're going to come away with a victory. A 4th quarter score from the Meadowlands. Now you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. A win would be just their 2nd of the year if they could hold on. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
Makes the score Ravens 31. Bears 7.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
By the Ravens. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's taken down inside the 30. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants